Hello dear friends, let's understand an English literature lesson today. Farewell Love is a poem by Thomas Wyatt, a prominent English poet of the 16th century. It expresses the speaker's feelings of disillusionment, pain, and resignation in the realm of love. The poem opens with the speaker bidding farewell to love itself, expressing a sense of resignation and finality. The poet acknowledges the bitterness and disappointment caused by love, suggesting that parting from it is necessary to avoid further suffering. Wyatt describes love as an unpredictable force, noting its tendency to shift and change suddenly. He refers to love's traits as being deceitful, elusive, and unreliable, causing distress and torment. Despite these negative attributes, the speaker acknowledges the captivating allure of love, which can entice and ensnare individuals into its emotional turmoil. The poet continues to depict the conflicting emotions associated with love, expressing a desire to escape its torment while simultaneously recognizing its power to enchant and captivate. The pain of unrequited love is a prominent theme, as the poet reflects on the futility of pursuing affection from an unattainable or indifferent beloved. Towards the end of the poem, there is a sense of acceptance and resolution as the speaker resigns himself to bidding farewell to love. This departure signifies a release from the anguish and suffering caused by unreciprocated affection. Overall, Farewell Love encapsulates the complexities of love and the agony experienced when it remains unfulfilled. It explores the paradoxical nature of love, its ability to enchant and torment, ultimately leading the speaker to bid adieu to its tumultuous influence in his life. Now let me explain the poem line by line for your better understanding. The poet directly addresses love, bidding it goodbye for eternity. This line sets the tone for the poem, expressing a definitive and permanent departure from the concept of love and its associated rules and constraints. Love is compared to baited hooks that once used to entangle and ensnare the speaker, causing emotional distress and turmoil. The poet now asserts that he won't be caught or trapped by the allure of love again. The mention of Seneca and Plato, prominent ancient philosophers, suggests the poet's desire to turn away from the teachings and influence of love, seeking wisdom from these philosophical figures instead. The speaker indicates a shift in focus from love to intellectual and material pursuits, aiming to explore and attain greater wisdom and wealth through the use of his intellect. The pursuit of lower pleasures associated with love diminishes or weakens the pursuit of higher, more intellectual or virtuous delights. The speaker suggests that engaging in fleeting and superficial pleasures detracts from the pursuit of more meaningful and profound pursuits. The poet acknowledges that others can sing or write about the traditional themes of romance, involving knights and beautiful ladies, but he himself chooses to part ways with such topics. Despite others' interest and emotional investment in romantic tales and expressions of love, the speaker declares his emotional detachment and lack of concern for such sentiments. This repetition emphasizes the finality of the speaker's departure from love and romantic entanglements. He bids goodbye to a heart that chooses to live in solitude and independence, free from the entrapments of love. The heart is portrayed as residing in a dream, a place where there's no room for others. It indicates a retreat into a mental or emotional space where love and its associated emotions are absent. In this secluded state, it becomes ambiguous who is resting or pursuing, implying a state of equilibrium and detachment from the emotional chase of romantic pursuits. The speaker bids farewell one last time, emphasizing the unity of one heart and one bed, but to individuals interlaced in a relationship. This line suggests a departure from the entanglement of two hearts in a romantic relationship. This closing line reiterates the poet's final departure from the force of love and its rules, signaling a definitive and permanent separation from the emotional turbulence and constraints of romantic love. In essence, the poem encapsulates the speaker's definitive decision to bid farewell to the tumultuous and binding nature of romantic love, opting for a more solitary and intellectually driven existence. It explores themes of disillusionment, emotional detachment, and the pursuit of a more independent and self-reliant life, free from the entrapments of love and its associated emotional loss. So, that was it for the detailed summary of the poem. Hope you found it useful. Thanks for watching. Take care.